Alright, let's make this quick. Spectral snake. Should we do that? Okay. There's just really not much to do here. These fights are pretty easy. And I'm only making them take longer, because I'm like, whatever, let's try to play semi-optimally. Well, at least I think I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, so we do need some more artifacts, but let's go pick up the one while we're kind of in this vicinity here. Welcome back, Scroll Boy. Want another? What? We actually don't have any more. Yeah, we just needed somebody to get rid of all the junk scrolls we had lying around cluttering up our homes. Thanks for helping out with that, by the way. Anyway, always wanted to be a quest giver. Take the item. You earned it. And since you actually use the scrolls, yeah, like properly, we'll teach you how to use them forever. Forever. Damn it, we'll teach you how to use them forever. Cool. I think I already had all those spells, but it's nice. The wand is pretty decent. Is it offhand? Oh, it's offhand. I do like the cooldown reduction. But we do have two heroes, so someone else has an offhand. Cannot approach it. That. I'm gonna take one more trip home because there's the last. I don't know if it's the last artifact. I'm gonna have to check here actually. But I think it's the last artifact I want to pick up before we end this. Oh no, there's another story mission thing. I almost forgot. And by almost, I mean basically completely forgot. Oops. Okay. So, go grab this artifact. This artifact alone is, I think, the only thing that's really going to save me in the hardest difficulty, because it is such a huge boon to Gunner. The Dark Hatchet, for those of you who aren't aware, so you get 4 attack, and then you get an additional 15% of your total attack added on. In the later stages of the campaign, you can get some insane attack, but even now, you know, 18 attack is pretty high for this part of the game. Okay, so I actually did remember to quick save this particular part and do both quests. So there's quest 1 is you talk to the likes here first. Quest 2 is you talk to these people first. The reward for the likes, I think, is better, which is why we're going to do this quest. And what are these agents of Avlar doing in our land? Sneaking around as usual? There's nothing to see here. And my greetings to you. What are you doing with these priestesses? I would tell you it's none of your business, Scout, but since you asked so nicely, we are providing a public service, removing the weak and wounded so they do not burden the living. Actually, you could be useful. You see, a few Lightweavers escaped, and we need them back to complete the service. No need to worry about that. Even the weak have enough life force to share among us. Agreed, then. Alright, so now we lost out on the one quest of save the Lightweavers that are trapped. Oops. But, again, I prefer the reward for doing this quest. Wait, our saviors, we beg of your help. Saviors? Us? Yes, please listen. Our sisters are in grave danger. The necromancers plan to sacrifice them in one of their foul, profane rituals. They are wounded, too, and too weak to defend themselves. You must help. So you're exactly who we're looking for. Sorry, Sunshine, but you're coming with us. Wait, where? No, you cannot. You wicked beast. Better that we die fighting you. Only I had stronger haste. Ghost could make it across in one turn. They're calling me cruel beast, and yet they would attack a dog. There is no better justice in this world than to kill them. Nothing personal. I made a deal, and you're the payment. Chain them. Only a creature that sees no light could do something like this. Well, we don't get much sun in the dungeons, so I suppose you're right. Receive the chain priestesses, which I think, yeah, it's just a weird little... I caught that in a different quest I did. I'm like, that's a weird artifact. When did I get that? Found out, like, oh, gotcha. Also, this is part of the same quest, but obviously it's nothing to do there now. It is fun if you don't do either of these quests and you go here first like I did. There's no Lightweavers in the garrison. It's just the what are the sisters called? Like the Sisters of Battle or whatever. No, that's Warhammer 40k. But whatever the warrior sisters are, it's just like 2 or 3 of them. And it's the easiest little temple, iridescent abbey that you fight to get the reward for, but like I just don't need the resources for this mission, so I never bothered. Oh, I see you're back. Perfect, just on time. The Necromancer's ritual twists the light of the Lightweavers into a power the temple itself would deem unholy. The sight is far from pleasant, yet amidst it all, you feel a strange warmth seeping into you, an unnatural surge of life, both empowering and unsettling. Willpower knowledge increased by 4, and that's why I do this one. The other one is, I believe, if I recall correctly, it's +2 to attack and defense, which is great and all that, but Gunner is an overlord, so he naturally gets a lot of attack and defense, especially attack. So I figured this is a great way to supplement spell power and knowledge that are his 2 weaker stats that are much harder to build up. It also means from now on, he's going to be that much less reliant on picking up knowledge and spell power bonuses in each individual level, because he'll just have a permanent boost from that. It also means that his spells are, like, the duration of his spells are going to be boosted at least by 1. I think all spells require him. Some spells are like, it's every 2 spell power, some are every 3, most are every 3. I think there's even a few that are every 4, so either way, it's a nice little boost for him. The life force of others is pulsating within me, turning into real power. I will definitely find a use for it. So, yeah, like, what am I getting a bonus here? Wait, is this cooldowns reduced by 1? Yeah, cooldowns reduced by 2. But yeah, my total int and knowledge. Yeah, so I'm not actually boosting it. So that's just his base int and spell power now, which is huge. Very important. So let me just do a quick once over before we finish this mission here. I just want to see if there's any other artifacts that I missed. Oh, yes, there is, because I definitely want to get that artifact. Oh, shit, there's a stables there. Fight the red dragon. Aha, so, yeah, Gunner is probably not going to use this, but it is now the second piece to the power of the Dragon Father, which is a pretty decent set. 3 gets you +2 to all attributes, which is great. 5 gets immune to negative effects, which is cool, and 8 is immune to all magic damage, so if you get all 8, you basically turn your entire army into dragons, which, good and bad, it's really tough to say that it's like the best artifact set in the game, because yeah, having an entire team of magic immune, damage immune, or not damage immune, but magic immune and effect immune units is great. Wait, does it say negative effects, or does it say all effects? Oh, never mind. You're fine. You're actually substantially better than dragons, because you can still cast haste on your units. So never mind. Power of the Dragon Father is one of the best artifacts. Not the best, but it's one of. Did you bring the Shard of Serenity? Calm down. Here's your artifact. Well, that's some good news, isn't it? Now we can proceed. Chalice, please accept this servant's soul. Chalice, please accept this servant's soul. Chalice. Wait, where am I? Who are you? My name is Gunner. Unfortunately, you died, but I had to disturb you. I need to ask a few questions about your last... Disturb me? You mean, what have you done? I was so close. I could feel the sun. Why did you drag me back? Why? Curse you, defiler! May the sun turn its light away from your spirit. Die! Well, that was fast. I didn't think that would auto-battle. I thought you were forced to fight just the one ghost, but apparently they must have patched that out, maybe, between when I played this last. I felt the chalice, the sun's warm, all-consuming embrace. Why did you have to chain me to the wretched cage of endless existence? Is that so? Why hasn't Valencia reached the village of Why hasn't Valentina reached the village of Garner Hills? Valentia? Wait, is it Valentia or Valencia? Or Valencia? I think it's Valentia. The TI is confusing me. But I think it's Valentia. Or Valentina? Valentina? How do you do the TI? Is it sh? Are you supposed to do the sh that the TI usually does? Or is it Valentine? I'm gonna go Valentina. Goddamn. I'm gonna keep going Valentina. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Valentina? I served in her army. We were tasked with collecting taxes from the farmers, but we were ambushed. The Medusae struck from every direction. The fire it wouldn't stop burning. The fire that never goes out. I've seen it. Does it have something to do with the Medusae? They captured her. They captured Valentina. Oh, does not seem like she knows anything else. More ominous mysteries. I guess we'll be paying the wild ones. Even if the abduction does not have anything to do with the fire, either Valentina or her captors may know something about it. Woe to me. I reckon that concludes our mission here. The only thing left is to report back to Alvar. Yay! Another one down.
A vampire unaffiliated with the guild? Now that is...
Indeed. But more importantly, he could prove a valuable asset if we secure his... The guild's influence grows unchecked, and having an independent necromancer in our fold, that is an advantage worth seizing.
And you are not concerned that his loyalty might be just as fleeting with us?
The risk is worth it. And Melchior is right. The guild's dominance may one day challenge our own. Who knows them?
And let's be honest, you'd relish adding another agent to the web.
You said it.
Then it is decided. We will forge an alliance, ensuring it is lucrative enough that even the vampire finds loyalty preferable.
And while we have his ear, let's at least ask about the unquenchable flames. One can never predict the depths of a mage's knowledge.
I'm glad you two are all excited about the vampire. I need it. Gunnar has already done it. Not venture into Galthrin's alone. Send someone with him.
On this one, I agree. Let's send that elemental whelp with him. The depths are unpredictable. Better to have something equally unpredictable on our side.
Agreed, then. Now, can we move on, or would you both prefer to celebrating found vampire?
We shall proceed. Yet I cannot help but ponder. Had we chosen to side with the Templars, would we have learned?
Dun, dun, dun! But hey, I'm actually glad I didn't. I mean, granted, you guys haven't necessarily played both missions, but I do like, at the very least, since I'm only going to be playing through this to my knowledge anyways at the moment, once, it means that I'm not going to get to see all the content, which means I don't get to show you guys all the content, so if you want to see all the content, you'll have to get the game yourself. And again, I cannot recommend doing such a thing highly enough. The game is fantastic. The series is extremely good. A lot of people dunk on Heroes 4, but the truth of the matter is, well, it deviated from the... well, I wouldn't even say... It deviated more from the traditional Heroes experience than any of the other games in the franchise. But it still held on to the core concept of what made it a Heroes game, despite the deviations. And it was a very good game in its own right. I still play Heroes 4 even now sometimes, just because of its uniqueness. It's just intriguing. There are the 2 games in the Heroes franchise we don't talk about, but, you know, the 5 games, well, it's 6, I guess. The 6 games in the series, including this one now, are well worth playing. So, anyway... As you can see, we get Lafayette. I keep saying Lafayette. We get Lafayette back. So, it's going to be fun. Get to do another mission here next time. See what's up. We get to distribute our artifacts. We'll have some fun with that, too. And that's it for this session. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. Let's say 3, 4, whatever it is. But we'll see you guys next time.